Hey everyone, Stoner Van Houten here. It is, what is it? Thursday, August 28th, 2025. What's going on? Today's video is going to be about giving hikes at Spahn Ranch and who started doing that. Who was the first person to actually give a hike at Spahn Ranch, you know? Now you're probably thinking, oh, it probably was you, Stoner. Honestly, no, you'd be wrong. It wasn't me. Honestly, as far as I know, the very first person to start doing tours at Spahn Ranch was Michael Channels. Michael Channels was doing tours at Spahn Ranch, and for most of the people that he was showing down there, they were actually like celebrities and stuff like that. You know, people like in rock bands and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if he was doing like a hike like what I do, and we hike all the way back to the Corvair and then the front, or if he was just taking people down to the Life Magazine cave and the Manson Rock, and then maybe on top showing them where the buildings were, you know, but it still was a tour, a hike, whatever you want to call it, a hike. And he was the very first person to ever start doing that. Then I came around and I started giving hikes there in 2013. And I just recently gave one this year, as a matter of fact. On August 8th of this year, I gave a Spahn Ranch hike. You can look up the video for that here on my channel. And then in 2013, I came around and I started getting, I started doing the hikes. And I would end my tour. My tours were a little bit different. At first, when I did my tours, or my hikes, I should say, we usually ended up at the very end of it where people can actually, you know, find a little relic and then take that home. And everybody kind of liked doing that part. Oh, at the end you could take some home. And then I had to stop doing that because that was illegal. then from there I started ending my tours at the Munchbox, and Anthony and his family are down there, and they're like fourth generation people from the Munchbox, something like that. And I would end my tours down there to help them out and stuff like that too. And also at the time the Candy Cat was across the street where Susan Atkins worked, and sometimes we would even go in there and have a drink and stuff like that and check out some of the girls. Now that place is gone, so I would end my tour down there. Now Mike started doing this and I started doing this, and we were doing it, and we were the only people doing it. Now you have like three different things that are going on with that I've seen so far. One of them that you have is the state of California does a really bad Spahn Ranch hike. And when I say a bad, they call it Spahn Ranch hike, they shouldn't even call it that. They should just call it like Trails Day or a nature hike or something like that. They shouldn't even call it a Spahn Ranch hike because it has nothing to do with Spahn Ranch. So it's not very educational in that matter. So, and also their hike is actually a little rather difficult. Mine is too, but theirs is different difficult because they start at the top of the hill at Lilac Lane in that parking lot and walk all the way down to the Life Magazine cave. And then from there you have to walk all the way back up to your car. Whereas on my hikes, you park right here at Iverson Road, and then we travel to the back, and then we come back to the front, and then we're at the Life Magazine cave. And then when we're done for the day, then you get to go to your car. It's right there. It's very close. So it makes more sense. Because you gotta remember, hiking from Lilac Lane all the way down to the Life Magazine cave, that's a pretty good hike. And then you gotta hike all the way back up the hill. That's a good hike there too, man. So I think the reason why they park at Lilac Lane too, they don't want to park at Iverson Road to upset the church or something like that. So, because if you park in the parking lot up there, it just looks like people are just parking up there and just going, you know, for a walk. But if you park on Iverson Road, for some reason it draws suspicion. But it's okay, it's legal to park on Iverson Road. There's nothing wrong with it, so I don't see why they don't do it that way. But anyway, so that's the problem with the state hike. Now you have different organizations out there doing these hikes. One of them is you have Graveline Tours. They do it like in a limo where they drive past the ranch, and you actually never get out of the car, but you get to see it that way. And then you have this thing called LA Fright Club, where they're doing like a spooky Manson family hike. It's like 7:30 in the morning. It's going to be this Sunday at 7 a.m. And any of you people that follow me, and if you're in the Simi Valley area, go check it out and do a video about it and let me know. And send me a picture of the person that actually runs the hike. That'd be great. I'd love to see this. Send me some video of the person. I want to hear what they're saying. So anyway, so that's this Sunday. So you have Graveline Tours. Then you have this LA Freak Club. Who else do you have? Oh man, you have somebody else. I forgot. You have another. Wait, there's Graveline Tours, the Freak Club. And then just the state of California doing the Spahn Ranch hike. That's right. So those are the three people that are, well, the three organizations that are doing these hikes, and they're not doing anything new. They're basically just copying what Mike and then myself did, and especially ending at the Munch Box, which is a great thing because it helps out Anthony and stuff like that. And it is a Manson family site, so I can see on Graveline Tours why they would end there, which is nice, which is perfect. Say hi to Anthony. The LA Freak Club thing, I think they're just trying to do hey, let's do a spooky hike. Now, why they're doing it in August is a little bit weird. You should save it for October. I'm actually thinking now I should do a Halloween Manson family hike on Friday, August 31st, 9 a.m. at Iverson Road. I think I'll be doing a Halloween haunt hike, on Halloween. I think I might even do that. I think that sounds like a good idea. I think I should do this. And if anybody from Graveline Tours or Fright Club or the state or whatever, you want to come on one of my tours and see what's really like, then you can. Anyway, so there's these organizations that do these hikes now, and none of them are really any good. As far as the information goes, it's the same old helter-skelter. On Graveline Tours, you never get out of the car because that kind of sucks. On the hike, at least with the state, at least it's a very nice hike. It's beautiful. But as far as information on the ranch, no. And do you actually even make it to the top of the ranch? I don't know. Because you start at Lilac Lane and have to hike all the way down. That's a long way. I'm sure they have to make it at least to the cave to show everybody. Come on. And then you have to walk all the way back to your car. They're doing something. The state is still doing Spahn Ranch hikes, which they don't like that place, but yet they'll still use the name to get people to come out to do these hikes. It's like they hate the area and everything it stands for, but yet they don't mind using the name to help getting more people to come check out the park, of course. So just letting everybody know out there, all these hikes that you see going on at the ranch, these people did not start that. That was started by Michael Channels, and then later refined by me, and it still goes on now. And now everybody wants to do a Spahn Ranch hike. Isn't that interesting? So if you see any of these flyers, just send them to me at stoner420fox@yahoo.com, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, just send me the messenger. There's a lot of them out there. If you go on these like Simi Valley forums and stuff like that, you'll always know when these hikes are going on and stuff like that. All right, Stoner Van Hound here. I hope you enjoyed this video about Spahn Ranch hikes. Stoner Red Hound, I'm back again. Remember I said earlier in the video, Michael Channels, when he gave his tours, he would give tours to like celebrities and stuff like that, which is true. With me, the only two real celebrities I've ever had on my tour that I can remember, at least, was a porn star named Amy Charms. Her and her husband I gave a private tour to. And then also to Big Bill Anderson, a wrestler who fought Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and all those guys. You guys all know Big Bill Anderson. So those are the only two celebrities I've ever given tours to. So I just want to throw that in there real quickly at the end of the video. All right. All right, go home.